I'll now press the any key. I think we were playing around in the B area, or maybe wrapping that up. I know we went and looked at floor 3 a little bit. Whoa, 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 it's Mesp! Sorry, Risa B2. Oh, right, we were seeing if we could figure out something about the star 4. But we couldn't figure it out. So we're gonna move on to 5, and we can always come back. Whatever's going on here, I'm sure it has something to do with the tower. Everything is telling us not to go there, but everything indicates that we must. Unless you're wrong and Elohim's right, or you're both wrong, or there is no right, I think you've been taking the thing in the archive too seriously. I'm trying to figure something out about myself, which we're definitely gonna do. Oh. What in the world of clipping is going on here? I think that might just be leaves. Let's see what the computer has to say about myself. Some files to read. Osiris 7. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Auru, and so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose names none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose, in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. Oh boy! We are rebooting the game in the middle of the game. I think we're back up. Yep. Oh no, it did it again. I spoke too soon. Here's hoping. Okay, good. Didn't want to use my keyboard for a second there. I'm gonna keep moving my mouse, wiggle my mouse. Okay, it didn't even log Osiris 7 as completed, so that's good. We were saying... I'll just read it all again. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Auru, and so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose, in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by Redacted when the Redacted? Coming soon. From Rob McLean, Institute for Applied Neomatics, to Mom. Subject, coming soon. Your son, in 3D. Hi, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks? I know. But what we're doing here is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not gonna wait until it's too late, I promise, but there's so much we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom. It's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course. But Dad would be totally geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. Blog 24, alive. What is the point of being alive? I know, it's an old question and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive. And someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? What, a life? Yeesh, rude. Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? I know they meant purpose. When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? Irrelevant! You still just die, whether you face it or not. But these are still valuable questions, but this is rather sophomoric. These are questions we ask at a rather young age, and you can keep re-asking them your whole life and come up with new answers, and that's great. But you don't have to fret over whether you've answered them or not before your death. It's okay if you don't. You don't have to. You can also just be alive. It's okay. It's okay to just exist. And yeah, sometimes it's in pain, and that sucks, and I'm sorry. And that's what we hopefully find good people to share that with. Share that pain, and they will share it with you too when they are in pain. So we're here for each other. Look at the moon! Okay, I'm not seeing any star hints at the moment. Oh, these guys are like facing the sun. Is it a rising sun or a setting sun? It feels rising to me. So they're facing east. Allegedly. And based on the position of the moon, we could actually figure out when. Not seeing any clues to any star. That's one of those lippy ledges. Okay. Oh, look! This one has the sign just knocked off. And I don't think we did that. So this is similar to that other area we were in where there was a pretty hinting that there used to be a puzzle there, but a puzzle no longer. Interesting, but I don't see any clues to it being helpful for finding a star at the moment. Oh, there's a big old obelisk, and what is that on the face of it? Is that a blue light thing? And a jump pad? Which needs a fan. It's missing a fan. But this jump pad would sling us right at the... No, I guess it could go that way, huh? Yeah, okay. It would zoop us over this way. Maybe up and over the water, maybe all the way into this area for the red L block. Okay, so if we see any... Oh, I mean, it really does feel like we'd want to bring it out of this space, huh? You don't know if you're in the northern or southern hemisphere. You know? Solid point. So just knowing the moon would not be sufficient. We at least know those things are facing east, although these guys are facing south? It's interesting that there's multiple pairs of them. Or, you know, might be interesting. This bridge has no quote-unquote protectors, right? So like this one has these guys, and there's a bridge. And there's a bridge here with these sphinxes, maybe lions. And this bridge here with a couple pharaohs, I suppose. This one has nothing. Maybe these crumbled remains used to be. But they're on the opposite side of the water as the rest. Alright, let's enter the first one and just keep in mind that there may be something interesting with this obelisk as we go. Especially if anything related to blue, which this one has. Slightly elevated sigil. Not elevated, slightly elevated. Oh, interesting. This one has a fan that maybe turns on only if it has a light beam. That might be the first time we've seen that. And the fan blades look colored. They don't usually look blue in my memory. Nothing in here, yeah? Okay. So we could slightly elevate that, but I will save that for later. Let's just grab this guy first. I'm not a huge fan of the sort of puzzles that open with you collecting stuff in very trivial ways, unless they somehow make it make sense for the puzzle. I know it tells me that we're gonna have to slightly elevate this at some point, but I don't need to just yet. This could be very elevated if we wanted it to be. Not quite in a position where we can shoot. The obelisk is over there. Can't quite reach. And if we're on the box, could we reach it? Maybe. It'd be interesting to try. Now, if I pick up one of these, can I disconnect? Hold on. No. I have to pick up the whole thing and reconnect everything, huh? Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. If I connect all three, but I'd have to jump up here and then place it, huh? And that's not gonna work. Because I don't want that to turn on until I'm already standing on the box. Which, I mean, that's fine. There's another way to do that, which is bring this to here, and then this can connect to these three, perhaps? Not quite. No, it does. It reaches. Oh. Oh, the box gets in the way. Okay, it shouldn't get in the way over here. There we go. Does this give me a better view? No. I mean, no. Wow, they even put this little beam here in the way. Okay, so this is not the way. Funny though. That was funny. Okay, so we just have to get this over to here, huh? Oh, we just have to get it over that. That's no big deal. So this guy. Oh no. We don't even really need two of these though, do we? Him. Oh, we don't even need him technically. We just need him and him. And him. And then we put it on up there. And then it does the thing. Oh, not quite, huh? Okay, right. So now I can just go grab the other guy. Which means... yeah, okay, fine. Come on down. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but that's fine. I know how to address that. Once that gets up in the air, it'll self-power. And I can take him and do a different set of connections, which would be him. And him. Almost. Oh. Easy every time. Now we know we've got a... oh. Oh, it's just telling me that C is ready to go. Cool. We can go check out the C area later. Okay, so note to self, we've got some cool blue stuff going on in here in case we can somehow get that to the obelisk. We don't yet know a way to do that. C, what's that about? So this puzzle that we're in is part of a set of puzzles that is in area B. The beginning of the game started in area A, and so area C, I'm assuming, will be a different theme. So this is kind of... oh, that's a joke. See what that's about. Damn it, you pun guy. I can't tell when you're being serious or when you're being pun. I should just assume you're always making a pun, unless when I laugh at you, you're like, no, wait, I was serious. It was a real question.
Were the words, and the words made the world. I am the word.
Wow, that just drops off real fast. Wait, oh, hey. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. It's in the eye of the beholder. Have we tried to connect one of the collectors or connectors to the sun? Oh, whoa, look up there on top. Oh, the star is literally on the top of the obelisk. Okay then. Is that voice just constantly talking, but you can't hear it because of the music? So he starts yapping when you get close to the edge of the map.
Words, and the words made the world. I am the words, the an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the Word.
Yeah, and I know that feels like the water's drowning it out. Oh, actually, I'm kind of annoyed that I did that. Because I think it resets the puzzle. Yeah. And I might have wanted to use some of that, but that's fine. The music also turned down and his voice turned up when I was at the edge of the meta world where there was no water. It was just me walking farther and farther away from the center. Okay, so I think we want to do that one next. I was just sort of getting lost tooling around the outside in case there was anything interesting. Oh, there is something in there. What is this? Oh, hey. Don't crash me. Oh, this is a lot. On the sacred disease, 400 BCE. Men ought to know that from nothing else but the brain comes joy, delights, laughter, and sports, and sorrows, griefs, despondency, and lamentations. And by this, in an especial manner, we acquire wisdom and knowledge, and see and hear, and know what are foul and what are fair, what are bad and what are good, what are sweet and what are savory. Some we discriminate by habit, and some we perceive by their utility. By this we distinguish objects of relish and disrelish, according to the seasons, and the same things do not always please us, and by the same organ we become mad and delirious, and fears and terrors assail us, some by night and some by day, and dreams and untimely wanderings, and cares that are not suitable, and ignorance of present circumstances, desuetude, and unskillfulness. Okay. The human brain is a machine for coming to conclusions. If it cannot come to conclusions, it is rusty. When we hear of a man too clever to believe, we are hearing of something having almost the character of a contradiction in terms. It is like hearing of a nail that was too good to hold down a carpet, or a bolt that was too strong to keep a door shut. Men can hardly be defined after the fashion of Carlyle as an animal who makes tools. Ants and beavers and many other animals make tools, in the sense that they make an apparatus. Man can be defined as an animal that makes dogmas. As he piles doctrine on doctrine and conclusion on conclusion in the formation of some tremendous scheme of philosophy and religion, he is, in the only legitimate sense of which the expression is capable, becoming more and more human. When he drops the doctrine after another in a refined skepticism, when he declines to tie himself to a system, when he says that he has outgrown definitions, when he says that he disbelieves in finality, when, in his own imagination, he sits as God, holding no form of creed but contemplating all, then he is by that very process of sinking slowly backwards into the vagueness of the vagrant animals and the unconsciousness of the grass. Trees have no dogmas. Turnips are singularly broad-minded. No, my guy, no. Anyway, that was Chesterton. Let's check out Bronstein. Lev Davidovich Bronstein, or Stein, maybe Steen. The human brain is a product of the development of matter, and at the same time is an instrument for the cognition of this matter. Gradually it adjusts itself to its functions, tries to overcome its limitations, creates ever new scientific methods, imagines ever more complex and exact instruments, check its work again and yet again, step by step penetrates into previously unknown depths, changes our conception of matter without, though, ever breaking away from this basis of all that exists. The numbers are hex. You're welcome to put them into any hex to ASCII converter on Google, and it will tell you. I have not bothered to do that yet, but these all end up in my journal, and we will probably go through and translate all of them. But if you ever want to take a screenshot or you want to pause and translate for me, you're welcome to. I'm currently trying to input them on specs.exe. It's a noble attempt. Yeah, annoyingly, Google, in their infinite wisdom, actually created the tld.exe. So there will be valid URLs that are .exe. It could be that Twitch is using a really bad regex and just accepts any .3 letters or .2 letters even, since that's also a TLD, a valid TLD sometimes. But I think they actually match it against a proper list. And I do know that Google announced and made real.exe as a TLD, which is a terrible idea from a security perspective. It is ripe for phishing. I hate it. It should not exist. Physiological history. Volunteer suffered a blood clot during infancy, which resulted in a left hemisphere stroke. Expected result? In normal adults, the left hemisphere is used for language and other cognitive functions. Extensive damage to this part of the brain usually results in severe cognitive deficiencies. Observed result. Volunteer is now 17 years old and displays only very subtle cognitive deficiency. MRIs indicate little to no activity in the left hemisphere, suggesting its usual functions have been taken on by neuron sets in the right. Volunteer's age at the time of the stroke may have helped the brain to adapt. So, that's a cool case study. There's an even better case study. I think she was 6 years old when she was having severe epilepsy, like really, really debilitating epilepsy. And the parents had been trying to treat it. And they had even done, they'd split the corpus callosum, which is the bridge between the left and right hemisphere, which is a valid treatment for very severe epilepsy. It has some drawbacks. But that wasn't even working for her. They were finding that actually the whole hemisphere was causing an issue. So they performed a hemispherectomy. So she went from being a functioning child but with severe epilepsy. But she had learned how to talk, she had learned how to walk and do the things that most 6-year-olds can do, just interrupted from time to time by very bad epileptic fits. To now like having half of her brain gone via surgery. The epileptic fits fully stopped. She went for a while of being unable to speak. It was also the left brain. And while it says normal, what they really should say here is average. The average language center is in the left hemisphere, but brains are funky and people come in all kinds of types and shapes and mirrors of each other. For her though, this was the case. But over time, her right half took over and she reacquired language. She talked again just fine, etc., etc. So yeah, our brains are pretty friggin' incredible. Being young, more plastic, meaning the brain is more malleable, more able to do new stuff and forming lots more neurons. Probably helps. Probably less likely to happen later in life, but Phineas Gage had a big old tamping iron go straight through his brain, so anything's possible. Well, up to a point. We might surprise ourselves by what is possible. That's a better way to put it. It'd be slightly right of the left half. Average doesn't feel like the right word. Yeah. That's fair. It'd be slightly right of the left. Damn it, dragged on. The voice keeps saying that this world is a garden, but all I see is a desert full of ruins. Yo! I heard a mess. Hello.
It's me.
It is you.
How goes the puzzle solving in Talos?
It goes.
So can't say I've been incredibly successful in gathering people.
Mm-hmm.
However, a nuke is around. We could do a 3. And also, Crash booted up Peak, but has not said anything to me.
Oh,
and
interesting.
I've not yet been able to figure out if this is because they're willing to do Peak with us, or if he is just booted up Peak coincidentally because he's playing with another group of friends or whatever. I can't tell.
Or he's like updating it or refreshing his memory before he commits to it. Could be a million things.
Anyways, I might re-poke a nuke since it's been a while, and we could try to get this going. I think if we were going to do Peak, it would have to start now, or it will be, assuming the best of our group, we make it to the top, it'll take too long.
Oh, okay.
But let me see if a nuke's still around first before we commit to anything. And of course, if you're having a good time, then you can keep doing that, and you can stop me right now.
No, it depends on just what the other guys are up to, if they're all down for it.
Right. Alrighty, I don't want to hijack your stream if you were having a good time, so.
We are not too deep into anything yet.
Alright. Yes, okay, it is officially saying that Crash is in the airport, so I assume he is with another group then. Darn. Oh well.
In the airport? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
in the lobby.
That is right, in the airport with 5 out of 4 people, so I presume the friend expander mod is being used there.
That's confusing.
But
What?
then they closed again. I don't know what's going on. Oh well.
You don't know what's going on with Crash? Or a nuke?
No. And we'll see what's going on with the nuke as well. I will just sit here and wait for it. You can keep Talos.
Of course, this blue would not let us shoot over there, but we can make a blue available for some other reflector, possibly. What is our win condition here? Okay, there is a blue worth shooting here, which could be a win condition. So I would just need this guy. Oh no, because he still has to keep that open, huh? Okay, that's fine. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Butts. Right, that has to be there. So we just need to bring one of those. I'm gonna borrow you. Didn't we... Did we only have that one collector? We had the other collector in the back. So maybe I need to get a box over there. Do we need to go in here for now? Yeah, because we need to... Mivlia, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the care package. I'm gonna drink some water. Yum. Okay, so we're trying to get another collector in our... Oh, okay. Oh, scheisse. Okay. Before you open that, you gotta keep this open, then we'll bring this in here. Come here. Thank you. You can chill. You're gonna go here. Yeah, that's okay. Now, I think... Okay, we're gonna just find out. Let's find out. Does this work? No, but... Oh, that sucks. We have to bring another one back here? So I can get here and then place it on top and then I can reach it? This is some shenanigans, huh? Yeah, we can sort of do that. Okay, well that's fine because we can put him there. I don't like putting all these things back here. It feels like we won't be able to get him back, but... Okay, that worked. Can we reach this other box? Not exactly. Okay, but we can do this. Oh, but that's no good. Well, it allows us to get another connector, but like at what cost? Well, we know the exact cost is 3 boxes. Maybe that's okay though. Ignore God. Y/N/F? Thanks for the shouty. Yeah, thank you, Drag Tom. Hi. That jingle sounds like the WC3 Wisp. Oh no, okay. Guess that's, oh, because he's on a slight pedestal. Thank you for not being complete jerks. You could have been a jerk, but you weren't. Thank you. Thanks for signing the flight log, Hildy. It's so good to have you here. Oh, I didn't read the little signage on the back here. Thanks for giving her a shout out, Drag Tom. I've been running this gauntlet for generations, trying to find the right answers. I am fast coming to the conclusion that there are none. I like dog. Okay, so we found the part for this, and we know we need a blue thing here. And to its left is this one that we just completed, and just to the outside of it is this thing. Yeah, here. Which has a spare fan, which we could take with us, but we have to somehow get over this wall. Which we've only done via boxes. Now, there are a bunch of boxes in here. If we stacked boxes, then we could get over this wall. Okay, so we need all our boxes back, which means we need to reset this level. Is there... I don't want to restart the checkpoint. Is there a way to reset a little puzzle area? By the end of this, Crotein became a curse. Is there a way to reset a level without dying, or no? I don't want to restart the checkpoint. I just want to reset this room. Yes. How do I tell this room to reset? Hold X. Did I hold it long enough? No. Okay, so you gotta hold it for a while. Okay. Oh, but that feels like that still reset the... That feels the same as going in here and hitting restart checkpoint, but I hope not. Okay, so I wanted to do this. No, I don't. Oh, right. And this. And this. Yeah, I meant only this room. I wanted to leave the other rooms the way I had set them, but... No, you cannot do only one piece of a puzzle. Okay. Poopy. Right, neither of those can be gotten out. So we just need to get to the other two boxes, which means we don't really need to go this way at all. We just need to go in here. And then this just needs the connector to do this. Thank you, sir. Yeah, okay, we're gonna need the... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a connector shuffle. That's fine. Oh, well, I guess it is still problematic because... Well, no, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe this is sufficient. Oh, no, it's still a problem because we can't get on top of a second box. Right, and I can't jump on this wall, and I can't get to that wall without getting into the blue area first. When we unlocked that, though, it's a bit of an issue because we ended up with all of our boxes shoved into the back area. I guess we could... We have this guy. He just needs to open this blue for us. Well, we still need another box, though. And I don't think there's a way to get that box out. Oh. I should just always right-click. I don't think there's a way to get this box out of there. Even if we put two connectors on there, we gotta elevate so that we can actually reach it and grab it. So I don't think there's a way to have 3 boxes. There is the fan. We'd have to put one of the boxes on this. There we go. Oh no, that's gonna be a problem, huh? Oh no, that is what it is. It just is what it is. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Now we're up high on the box. But we would need to be on 2 boxes. Possibly. Oh, no, I can jump up here. The icon did appear. So we're good. I think we're good to jump down in there now. Am I forgetting anything? No, I think we're good. I think we can just take this and call that good. Okay. Now we can plop this here. To no avail at the moment, but we just need to figure out how to get a blue over to that. We haven't been in that room yet. I haven't really seen a good way to get a blue out of this, but we could maybe send a blue up high over there. I know we were able to send a blue up high over here for sure, which means we could then leech. If there's any connectors in here, we might be able to leech him down and then across to this. So let's do this puzzle next and see if we can get anything more. Oh, this is one of those. It's funny that we haven't had one of these in a while. They just kind of throw them in randomly. We got a jammer. This does not look like it's going to help us with a connector. How are we doing? We're doing 12 minutes till ads? Okay. That one elevated a blue thing pretty high, but we weren't able to see from here. Oh no, we kinda can. Maybe not. No.
Like a nuke's pretty specs.
Oh, a nuke's around?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, dope.
About 2 minutes from when I was gonna call it and say, probably just.
So you still want to try to do 1 round?
I think we could maybe try and squeeze it in.
Okay, you want to do it now?
Yeah, I think so. I think we gotta go fast in the interest of
Okay,
getting to bed on a reasonable hour.
let's do it. How long till? Oh, we got a good half hour. No problem. Take care, Drag Tom. Alright, so what were we trying to do? We're trying to get into this thing. And we were soon, yeah. Even elevated, we might not be able to see. Well, we might be able to. Oh, that's just gonna elevate, right? Oh yeah, we gotta... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. This needs to connect this and this. Oh no, come back here. That's... That doesn't work because we have to do the thing. This guy has to be this. And this guy is like this. Oop. That. Oop. There we go. Now, when that's way up there... Well, I thought we'd be able to see it. Is it just like not high enough? Wow, they really put it so you can't. Okay, what's in that back corner? Let's see if we can get a better view of it. From anywhere? No. Okay, so that's not the solution. Or at least we haven't fully cracked what we need to do. Right, and that still needs to connect to that anyway. Oh, right. Once that's up there, well, it's not self-sustaining once it's up there. Well, it sort of is. Ah, dang. Right, now we can take this guy because he's got a perma connection. Right. So now that he's up there, we can connect to him. And he can help us. So if we could get this out or up higher. How's the game going? Hey, Toasty, so good to see you. The game is going good. We took a small break to play a little Peak, but now we're back into more Talos Principle. Get shouted out. Everyone, please go watch Toasty. They are so much fun, and they wear funny hats, and they're very much into Zelda. If he wears the Bokoblin hat, you will have a very good time. That's my advice. So I'm not seeing a way to elevate this anymore. So like we have the solve, now we have this guy. At least he's like visible. But we would still need to get... Yeah, I'm not buying that as the solution just yet. Alright, we haven't done... no, that one's not interesting to the problem we're trying to solve. When we jumped into that back area, were we able to bring any objects with us on the way? Was this the one, or was it the other one? Yeah, it's this other one. We were able to get ourselves up there, but did we try to take anything with us? I don't recall. The advanced puzzles are wild. Talos Principle is crazy. I finished the regular puzzles, but holy hackers game gets complicated. Hackers. The advanced puzzles are wild. Okay, I haven't got... Yeah, I'm still in area B. We've done... I don't know if we did anything in C. We opened up floor 1 and 2, and we haven't opened up floor 3 yet, but I did the puzzles on floor 1 and 2. We've done a bunch of stars, but I definitely have a couple stars that I'm very confused about. But we're definitely not into advanced territory yet. Like, I wouldn't call any of this advanced yet, that's for sure. Right, this has to be kept open. Right, that's if we're trying to solve. We've already solved this puzzle, as you can see. But what I want to see is if So we don't need this guy there anymore. We can take him with us. I wanted to see if we could take this thing outside with us to try and get a star, maybe. But what is it? I need... Oh, no, the problem is I have to use him to turn the thing on that we get up high with. So the only way to take him with us would be to somehow get into that back area. Yeah, I like going for stars. Fun to me. I think you have to be too high. You have to be 2 boxes high to be able to walk on walls. We've been over back there, but we've only been back there with my body, and the way that I did it was I took this elevator here, rode a box up high, and then jumped off the wall. But I can only do that with this out of commission, and this stuff back here, I end up having to use all 3 boxes to get 1 extra collector out of there. And 2 collectors is what you need to beat the puzzle in here. That was no problem, but 2 collectors is not going to get a collector out. And we need one out. Or we need a better angle on that blue laser. Like you can see all the points converging. But I can't see it until I'm, way over here. So it feels like we've got to get... Well, we should probably beat the other levels or the other puzzles in this area. Right, I had already gotten the fan over here, but since we restarted the game, okay, so I do at least have to go get the fan and bring it out. So let's do that. Because we know we gotta... Oh, right, sorry. We do this. And we did this. And we did... Did we have it here and then we jumped up? Then we right-clicked? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I thought that I just... Okay, yeah. Jumped up here. See, I'd love to be able to bring the collector with me, but that's just not gonna happen, huh? Now we just need to find a way to power it. Alright, well let's do this puzzle on the right. The 4 chambers of flying. Interesting, this one has a ladder I'm marginally hesitant to climb. Nope, but I did it. Okay, it sends me right back to the beginning, so that's good. That closes the door? That's interesting. I've never seen a pad close. Does this also close? Yeah, why? Is it also opening something else somewhere else? Oh, things to read. I'm getting better at this. I figured this one out in minutes. But where's it all leading? I work, I rest, I work. But to what end? We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison. But you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. So we've seen one of those echoey ghost things before. I see. Interesting. So is that what the goal is right now, huh? Wow, we don't have any fans that just aim up at the moment. This has an extra fan. I don't see a way to power this. This feels like it's just an extra fan that we might need to pop into something else. Nope, that just closes that. So what opens this? Ah, I see. If I go in that, I'm hosed though, aren't I? There's no way back out of that. I see. I could use the fan to drop. Well, we can bring the reflector with us. No, we can't because we got there by going up and over a ladder. Didn't we? So we would need to get something else back here in a different way. So he's keeping that open. If I go over this ladder, I'm gonna have to reset the puzzle, which resets everything, which is obnoxious. I wish they let you reset just one little thing at a time. Yeah, I go over that ladder. Yes, there's a pressure plate, but there's no items in there. And there's a door behind, keeping that jammer halted. Oh, interesting. I see. Okay, this closes the door, but it also turns on the fan. Okay. That's neat. And I'm guessing this does the same. Yeah. Yeah, and there's the fan is now on. Okay, so we could load up an item on one. Like, can we put this here and then... Okay, no, it just kind of blows it off to there. Interesting. The braining is going okay. Whenever we get to the red puzzle piece ones, we're definitely learning new mechanics, or new arrangements of the mechanics. But all the other ones, I haven't really run into, like, maybe one or two, which took me a little bit longer, but usually they've been pretty quick solves. This one, however, does at least have me thinking, which is good. When we went over here, what else did we have access to? Just the fan? Yeah, which would let us drop something in there. That's the goal. We need to be able to drop something in. But then... well, okay, you know, I haven't tried a box. I'm assuming it's gonna work similarly, but... Okay, did that actually go better? Yes, it did. Oh wait, no, we don't need to do that. Oh, we just need to climb this ladder, don't we? Yeah. Alright, so now we have access to a jammer. That's good. Oh wait, I don't need to do this at all. Well, that's fine, whatever. No, actually, we want to do this. Okay, so now we have a jammer, which is actually handy because then we can, like, activate a wind thing without getting hosed. Okay, so we only have, do we only have one reflector, or is there somewhere we can go to get another reflector? We know if we take this, we can blow back, but I don't know if I can blow... Okay, this just sends me to here. This sends me to there. That sent the box into that inner area. So I don't want to do that if I don't happen to have it jammed or anything. Now, why would we want to send something over there? We couldn't just walk back there, right? Yeah, that's blocked off. We can see through to here. And we can see through to here. But we need to get this red light. Now we could send... No. If I go over that, I can just blow back. What is the angle on this? So we only got one connector. We've got a box, a connector, and a jammer. That's gonna hose me if I'm not careful. Oh no, that one's safe. Right, we can do this and this. The other thing sends us into here, which is fine as long as we leave an object in there. So I could leave the box in there. We don't seem to need the box. Well, we sort of do, so the problem with this is... Wait, what? Oh, right, I turned that off. I'm gonna put that there for a second. Hold on. This only blows it like slightly off, right? Yeah. But if it's on a box and then I blow it, it sends it over. Which is fine because we can jam it, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can jam and blow. So I can carry these back over to home. There wouldn't quite be enough though. Because connecting this and this and then sticking it on a box, it's not going to do us any good. But I can jam my way through and bring this connector through. Or I can bring anything through as long as I have something with me to recover the box. Oh. Yeah, we don't want to climb that ladder without something there. We can send the boxes over so that needs to be sitting on a box to go up and over. But the red light is here. Oh, wait. What? Oh, the red light is trying to reach, but it can't because it's connected to the connector. So even... And there's kind of this pass back and forth. But if we had this on as well, does that create a confluence of stuff? But I don't have enough things. I got my own feet. I could put the box and that thing on there. Okay, so we need to go get the box back, bring it over here, and test our idea. The best way to do that right now is probably bringing this guy. Oh no. Okay, they're all the way back the other way. Never mind. Forgot that that's a dead end, so we can ignore that. To bring him back, we've got to just climb over there and take the wind back. Okay, and then we were going to try this idea. This guy needs to come back here. Oh, come here. Right, we got that fan going, we got the other fan going, and now I can step on this and see what happens. I stood on it, but it didn't... Yeah, they both ended up back in there.
When the truth will not reveal itself,
Oh,
perhaps
hush.
it is best to seek it in another place.
No, you can go F yourself. So that did get it up there. And it did almost open, but... Well, actually, I didn't really watch to see if it opened or not. And then it becomes a question of where to put my body while that's going on. Wait, where did... Oh. I thought I had already put it there, but I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, because we can't really see it from there, huh? Oh, I did step off. Is that problematic? Either way, it just blows it into there. It's not really all that helpful. So there's something I'm missing. Something I'm not understanding. So I can jam that one, but I can also... Oh, jam this one. Interestingly, this has a hole too. Yeah, but that's gated, so it doesn't matter. I guess I could... Yeah, that just sends me over here. Okay, they did give me a ladder. That's good. So yeah, I can't expect that to do anything if it clearly doesn't. Now, we can't rotate these or anything, right? Okay. Putting this up high is still not high enough. Well, you know, we haven't even checked. No. It's interesting how tall that is. Why is it so tall? The walls on that. So we got a peeky hole there and a peeky hole here. We can go up, but it feels momentary. That sends us over there. This one sends us towards the gate. If it opens while we're... Wait a minute. Am I... Am I overthinking things? I am overthinking things. Fucking great. I love that. I love misdirection like that. That was fantastic. Okay, but that is a red light in there, so not helpful to the meta challenge that we have going on. Adds in 10 minutes? Okay, that's fine. Cool. The answers to your questions will not be given to you. You must seek them yourself. Gotta get to bed. Leaving alert. Good luck. Thank you, Toasty. You missed me solving the puzzle. Appreciate you being here. Have a good lurk. Ooh, this one has a blue laser going on. That's promising. Then the other one, that one over there, would it be able to see it? Maybe. Maybe. You heard the celebrations. Okay, nice. That's all that matters. I just wanted you to witness me. Have a good one, friend. Oh, right. This doesn't matter. It doesn't have an angle. And that wall is too high to just put him on a box. And nothing really helpful back here. Okay. You'd think that this thing that we had to send way up in the sky would be visible from somewhere useful, but it's not. Interesting. We got the fan on there. This... I mean, they really made that angle just right. That's red. That has a blue in it, technically. But we wouldn't be able to see... We wouldn't be able to shoot light into this from there. Our best bet is this guy, but he can't quite see this. Yeah, we've already read that. Interesting. Yeah, because this is the wrong side. A lay of the pressure plates. Okay, so that gives us a fan, and there's... Oh, we're gonna have to do some self-repetition, huh? Yeah, to get through this, huh? Ah, that's gonna be frustrating. And then we need to put a blue light on that, so likely we need to put a box, and probably this box, and this guy up high on that box, and we're gonna have to do it with some silly pressure plate shenanigans using this guy. We are gonna want to have him hooked up ahead of time, probably to this, so that he's at least shooting in the correct directions. That's still on. Oh, right, because we have it hooked up. So if I take him and put him somewhere more annoying, now that's not on. That'll allow me to put the box on, put him on. Now, I have to record myself putting this on there, huh? It takes some time to turn on. Yeah, we can't get both items in there without repeating ourselves. Just in time for a cheeky little Talos strim. Heck yeah, Miss Roy. You missed me recognizing the misdirection on the other one. I really enjoyed that puzzle only for the fact that it made me think I needed to get a light somewhere, and you don't have to get the light there at all. So they're starting to throw like really big red herrings at you, which is really funny. But we're probably not gonna be streaming too much longer. There's some fun puzzles in the red sections. Yeah, it was a red puzzle. And those are supposed to be the trickier ones, yeah? Or at least they're messing with you in ways that the others don't seem to. Is this also a red? Yeah, it is. These are like all reds. That one was fun mostly for me realizing I was stepping on my own toes mentally. So we don't know what's through there, and we could waste our time doing our body doubling. Oops, all red. Right, so we would... Well, the thing is, if I come in here, does the echo one get left on there? Right, that lets us get through there, but... Oh, whoops. Should they let us ladder out of here, or we just get hosed? And can we have... we can't have multiple... Doomed for all eternity. Yeah, I'll have to hold X to reset. Which sucks, because I have some other setups out there that I wanted to keep in order to work towards that star in the middle there, but oh well, they're not hard. We can't repeat ourselves more than once though, can we? Like if I record myself, is 5 the max? No. Why does it say out of 5? Yeah, what's the /5 on there for then? What does that even mean? Right, because as soon as I stop this, then it starts... If I press this again, he just goes away. So that really only gives us effectively 2 boxes? Plus this thing? Which would technically get us to the last room. Oh, that still reaches that. Oh. Oh, right, but it doesn't go through, which is why we wanted to put it up on a box. But we may need it right now. Oh, and we've got 2 of them, so that gives us 4, effectively. Right. Yeah, infinite recursion is not allowed. What do you think this is? Patrick's Parabox? Yeah. I need to properly play that at some point. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. I'm really excited for it. So I need to record myself putting this here. That's going to be a problem, so we need to leave that down. We have to wait, and then we have to use both. But they won't be blue. Right? Like it. Okay, it will duplicate it, and it just leaves the original there. Okay, you can stop for a second. I just needed to understand the mechanic. Now I have to wait, and then we'll have access to 2 of them. But will we? No, we only will if I leave it off. So this needs to come off first. And then we wait for a little while. I don't know how long. The waiting is what kills these puzzles. Yeah, I can definitely understand and agree with that. Especially understanding how long should I wait. I haven't really optimized that. Do I want to bother optimizing for that? I gotta wait for him to put a thing on, then I can take this with me. And then that gets me into here, which gets me around, and I can go up and over that ladder now.